Good morning, good morning, good morning, traders. Ooh, this is the pain of starting a little bit later today. Hope everyone's doing okay today. Very wide initial balance. Sorry, just right off the bat, an incredibly wide initial balance at 118 points on both the Nasdaq and then the ES is wider than normal. I don't know what this is, but either way, incredibly wide initial balance. Straight off the bat, let's take a quick look here. This was an open drive. Incredibly wide. Yeah, this was an open drive. We opened, the moment we opened, we just shot up, and that's it. Good night, Irene. I'm very wary of taking trades right away, but I do think 85 is a very, very good buy. See if we can get filled over here. If not, it is okay, but this is the price that I would like to get filled on. Actually, maybe a little bit higher than 85. 88 is fine. I like the fill because it is this imbalance zone right here. I typically don't like to start my trading at 10. You kind of miss the opportunities, but it is what it is. Have a few things that I need to deal with, personal things. But there are many opportunities in a day, although this was the trade it looks like we missed out on. Got filled. Hope it's not an auction failure though. Now what's worrying to me right off the gate, but I do think we test T+2, so I don't think this buying is done just yet. I think I rushed into this trade. That was an amateur mistake. It may be the right trade, but it's still an amateur mistake to rush into it. Let's not look to get burned too much. Maybe a test of IB high here could work as well. Midpoint is 67. Alright, I'm scratching this trade. Scratching this trade for one reason and one reason only. We took a 4-point loss or a 5-point loss, but I'm scratching this trade simply because we rushed into it. I know from experience that rushing into a trade is a bad sign. Not necessarily, I don't know. I literally just logged on and within 2 seconds I decided this is where I'm going to buy. So how about we take a step back, take a breather. Let's wait to see how the market plays out. I don't want to feel rushed into a trade, and I think that's what I'm doing right now just because I joined us a little bit late. So I had the opportunity to scratch. I scratched it, and now we take the time to actually analyze and find a proper entry. I do think now anywhere between here and here would be a good entry. Take out the pen here. Anywhere between here would be a very good entry for a long continuation. I think it's more it protects me more on the downside. So we'll look to get in somewhere around the 50 mark, right? It's this pocket of low volume. It's the IB high, and then you're supported by the POC as well. So there is a very low chance that we actually just shoot down straight up. If anything, you'll get some price action here, maybe a little bit of a bounce, some opportunity to take some points. Either way, I'm not gonna be upset if I miss this trade. Although I would have been on side for 15 points right away, but hey, whatever. Let's take a. It's silly because it's like, you know, you don't want to just rush in and you haven't even looked at the higher time frames or anything like that. It's just not the right uh, mentality. And I need to learn my technicals. Is this a head and shoulders? No way. I don't know. Somebody's here better technicals than I am. Please do let me know. So this is a significant level actually, 11K. Took out the stops here and now we're trying to get back up. So it's very clear that we're playing within Friday's range, right? So if anything, this could still potentially be a range day. I don't want to go long in a market like this. You want to go short. You still want to go short. You still want to be short. That being said, if I still want to be short, why am I looking to buy here? Now we are uncovering some truths. So typically speaking, a wide initial balance makes it for a range day. Typically speaking, right? I want to take a look at a few things here. Let's do. Ooh, what happened here? Where are we? We just shot out of this consolidation here. Box numero uno, box numero dos. Let's do blue, just so that we can see the differences better. Not necessarily, okay. That's interesting. Why did I do this here? Oh, because of this, but that's not necessarily a very big consolidation piece anyway. I think this is better. Or rather, what we could do is extend this. But even then, this is not accurate. This is more accurate here because of this bounce, right? This is more of a clearer support than this. So it does make sense that we would get rejected off of here. Interesting. Now, could we want to be ranging between 11,530 and 11,430? Ah, maybe. You know, I have a lot of notes here. Let's see, what can I do? Sticky notes. Let's bust out the sticky notes. Ooh, this is interesting. I should be doing some sticky notes. But, why can't I get the sticky notes? These notes, I want to try to... Is this one note? No. I feel like me trying to figure this out, I'm actually missing out on a trade opportunity here. It's crazy. I don't know why I'm not able to just leave this up on the screen here. I think it would be very, very helpful. Because technically speaking, we could range between here and here if we want to fill this gap in volume. Trade idea. Volume gap fill range between, where's this? 11,520 and 11,440. 11,440, 11,520. That's a big range though, but potential. See, we're rallying from here. But I do want to try, I don't know what's going on here. Let's see, window capture, display capture, audio capture, window capture. Either way, I don't know. There is no rush, guys, to take a trade. Broke this trend line. Let's see if there's a bigger trend line here going on. There's this massive trend line here going on. In all fairness, guys. What's last time? This is ways away though. Yeah, this is ways away. Any shorter term trend lines I don't necessarily see. Like this, but this is already broken, and then this is already broken here. We could potentially short this if we're looking for a range. For sure, we can short this. Although T+2 is a much better short. It's a much stronger short, see? What's going on here? We keep getting rejected off of this area here. This was Thursday, and then Friday. Friday's high, we did, wait a second, we did break Friday's high. Yeah, we broke Friday's high. Am I drunk? What am I looking at here? Oh wait, no, is it not? So what the hell am I looking at on the daily? Friday's higher here is 11.50. It's okay. $5.40 is a very good short here. This is that midpoint of this. Oh, barely. POC on ES is still within the initial balance. Nasdaq just printed outside the initial balance. But ES still has this POC here. I mean, with a wide initial balance range, I think we could still play the reversal, the auction failure. I don't think that's crazy. But you want to wait for a better price though. Sorry, we're just waiting, guys. We're waiting for the opportunity. We're not trying to rush into any trades here. I do think that I'm practicing my patience a lot more now. Taking less trades on a day, which is much better. That's just, I think that's when you start to grow as a trader a little bit more, when you're just not really antsy, you know, you're gonna take what the market gives. If something comes up, it comes up. If it doesn't come up, then you're fine with it, you know. And then you end up just analyzing the day and you start to wonder, were there any trade opportunities that I could have taken? So we get some support here. We break this support. It's a bit weak, I find, if we do end up breaking that. But what, like, I don't want to, it's funny because like I don't want to stand in the way of this. I mean, this is quite big. I don't like this. This is too wide. This one, I think this is much nicer to look at. But no, this is much more. Here, we'll do this and we'll do this. These two trend lines. We'll do this red. I think color red here. This trend line. Let's monitor. Huge buy, huge buy. Just a bit of selling, but not enough. Aggressive selling here. Oh, did I get filled on 6? No. We're trying to play the auction failure here. Very possible we get stopped up, but the stop is tight enough. You know exactly where you're wrong. Yeah, I think I am going to get stopped out actually, now that I think about it, because look at the liquidity up here and here. I think market wants to grab this liquidity. Let's wait it out though. just look at that. It's trying to break. It's trying to break. It's just not able to at the moment. There is some selling pressure going on here. I'm not going to deny it. Ooh, this could be dangerous. This could be dangerous. Maybe get a test of 490 of this little trend line here, or at the very least 480. It's not that far away. I mean, we have such... Let's check the ATR. ATR of 30. It's very possible you get a 30-point drop in just a second. No, I'm not scared about this rally. I don't think any little uptick in this, any up rotation in this, I'm not too worried. Some selling coming in though, right? There's some volume down here. So we know that there's volume coming in at 20. There's some traders, but there's not much volume up here. Take a look at this. This was the only bit of volume, and then it's just been like, it's just been ranging. Bit of rotation up, bit of rotation down. There, that's one rotation done. Possibly get picked up off here. This is where it should get picked up off at 20. Look, that's a lot of volume here though, actually. 700 contracts at 20 plus 300, that's 1,000 all across the board here at 20. When was the last time we tested 20? No, not much here. It's insignificant, I think. More selling than buying though. Look at that. Look at the delta here, 168. Right, negative delta, just 70 over here. A bit of 30 there. So there is absorption here though. The stops are getting absorbed for now. Is that a right idea? I don't know. I think, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to take a loss on this one, to be fair with you. Something about it getting picked up here, either it breaks or it goes like, sorry, either it breaks or just like gets supported and it goes higher. It's that simple. And I think I'm guaranteed a loss if I leave it at 40 and I see the price come back above 30, because we break 28, we break the 28 rotation. It's definitely going to test 35, and I think it's going to be strong enough to shoot higher. So putting my stop at scratch here, I think, see, yeah, I got taken out. Let's see what happens here though. Oh, there's resistance though. I feel it. I just feel the order flow. Motherfuck. Bro, are you kidding me? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay, there you go. Fucking finally, make me feel vindicted here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, vindicate me. Come on. No, you fuck. This is coming out now. Fuck. Alright, well, we pussied out. So it's interesting to note this actually because the amount of volume that was here earlier, and now look, there's just no volume. Very interesting. Very interesting order flow happening here. This is getting supported on no volume anymore. I actually don't know. My assumption or my guess is that, I mean, just logically speaking, right? I don't know, I could be wrong here, but this was supported on high volume, and now we're coming down a little bit below, and there's no volume, there's just no liquidity. Right, if there's low liquidity down here and somebody buying needs liquidity for whatever reason, whether they're getting into a trade or getting out of a trade, there's definitely going to be more liquidity up here rather than down here. And you can see it by the fact that there's 940 on the bid and 1,050. Okay, now the dynamic is changing though. Like I said, I said this on Friday or Thursday, I think a verbal journal. I would have loved to have a verbal journal just to kind of make note of this time point here, this period between 10:20 and 10:30. Just for future reference, right? Just so I can go back and like remember this type of price action. It's pretty important. See, now you have a lot of selling on the bid. I would have been on side like 15 points here, maybe 20 at this point. Fuck off. That's annoying. I lack patience today. Clearly, off the bat, I lack patience. And my analysis of this was wrong. I thought that, you try to retest this rotation. I don't know. I'm scared to take a loss for whatever reason. Now we're going to curl back down. Is there a point here where I think we can pick up? Yeah. 11,490. Because there's one rotation here. One rotation here. Yeah, 11,490. You have this rotation, this bounce, these bounces here. Actually, that's a lot. This is midpoint of something. It's not as clear. But yeah, it's midpoint of this. Between here and here. 11,490, 95. Yeah, around here. Got picked up off of this trend line. So it seems to me like this trend line is the better trend line. But if we break this trend line, we also have this trend line. There's two trend lines that we can be watching out for. Interesting. I think we come back up here. We're shooting. All right. Well, I'm telling you though, there's definitely selling. There's definitely selling. I mean, the number of times that we tested this, fuck, I pussied out. I pussied out, I pussied out, I pussied out. I think one of the reasons why is because I didn't really feel confident in the fact that, well, look, we're rallying so hard. Why would I want to fade this rally, right? Like, who am I to think that I just caught the top? Maybe I'm talking prematurely here. Maybe this is just going to end up like rallying right up, but everything that I'm seeing, um, is to go short. Now, I wouldn't want to go short of 35 again, I think, because this is technically the top. Now, this midpoint here is the top of this short, and if we break this midpoint and we test 35, I think we break 35. Because like I don't necessarily believe that we've been resisting here for so many times just to have another resistance point 10 points away. You see what I'm saying? Like if we break this, I don't know if there's another resistance point here because whoever's up here would probably be wanting to create a resistance down here. So if this breaks, I don't think they're gonna defend this again. I don't think so. Anyway, it seems to me we missed a short. This is probably the theme of the day today. We're just missing shit. Stupid ass. Maybe a dip down to 45 before it shoots up. Possible. I mean, this midpoint here is pretty juicy to short, but I don't know, guys. Above VWAP. Well, yeah, we are above VWAP, but we're still below last week's value area. Last week's value area is 580, guys. Like, there's too many things I'm looking at, I feel. See, I said we should buy here. See if we can get a quick scalp of 10-15 points off of this. There's volume here at this price, though. You want to see that buy come in right now. You want to see more buying coming in. That's good. But at what point, though? Maybe 15? That's it. I'm out. 8 points off of that. See if we get picked up from here again and go. But I'm in on half size. There's definitely buying here, though, guys. That's not even 38%, though. 38% would be the IB high. This would be a perfect long. If we're trying to play that retest, I mean, if somebody here is buying, I think they would want to buy here as well at 38% or at the very least 50%. Because 38% right now is VWAP, obviously, but by the time we get down here, VWAP might be higher. But it is the IB high. Let's keep this up here. But I don't like it. 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 Why am I going long and not short? Like, I don't, that's just so silly. Like, why would I not go short? Ah. And I think ES still has this POC down here, but that shouldn't mean too much. It's just sometimes I have seen us rally and the POC had never even left the IB. But past 10 a.m., the POC still isn't. The POC is still here down at the initial balance past 10 a.m. with a wide range. I'm playing ES here more than I am playing Nasdaq, or maybe I'm just trying to. Maybe it's biased, maybe it's wishful thinking, maybe it's I don't know what it is, but um, it's bearish. We're in a very bearish market. Um, but also the fact that we're in a very bearish market means that relief rallies can be quite aggressive. Quite aggressive because you get a lot of people shorting this and then they're getting squeezed out of their shorts. Oh, chasing here though. Can we grab this liquidity? And we just grabbed it. I just want to see us like put this guy immediately offside. He's immediately offside. We took that bid like it was nothing. Don't want to see us rally up from here. Auction failure is still in play, guys. I mean, wide range. I keep saying this. Wide initial balance means it's a range day. Obviously, trying to call the top is a bit more difficult on a day like this because you don't really necessarily have a clear top. But these are relief rallies. I mean, there's so many there are so many opportunities for bigger players to be shorting, right? That like you can go long, you can make some money going long, but you know, how big are you expecting this long move to be, right? Which is why I think you have more support on the backside, right? Like you have more chances riding on the coattails of shorts than you do of longs. Is what I'm trying to get at. This low happened overnight anyway. Did it? No, this one happened on Friday, right? Okay, never mind. I could be wrong here, but anyway. There you go. Making lower lows. VWAP here is at 11,440. And I did say volume gap fill range between 11,440 and 11,520. That's my notes here. If we're trying to fill this gap, it's going to go slow grinding between here and here before it either goes down or back up. But I think we're looking to fill that gap, and it seems to be like that's what we're trying to do here. Now we're testing the IB on ES. We're testing the IB on Nasdaq as well. But you have a lot of people long right now that are offside that are going to be panicking, especially after this. This rotation was pretty big here. Sorry. This rotation here was kind of big to break. I don't want to see us retest it again, of course, but let's see how far this move can take us. I did say 38% would be a good area for buyers to go long, but I don't know. Should we take our ticks from this? 25 points. Or should we add on? Let's take our fucking points. That's it. 440 bucks today. Just locked it in. I want to see the rotation off of this though. Oh, big. You saw that? 100 contracts on the delta right here at 466. That was a good short. I like that was a pretty decent short. Hey, good morning, Hefe. Did you see me just take this short? I just got out of it. Nice. I missed 2 trades today. 2 pretty big trades. Where was the long offside? I think. What do you mean? Well, getting picked up off the 38 here as expected. You could potentially go short at 11,480, 11,490, 11,497 for that reshort. This is an auction failure though. I don't understand what do you mean by that? Where was the long offside time zone? Longs going offside pretty much. Well, obviously anywhere up here, but below 460, they'll be offside, right? But it was more so in reference to just the day in general. Like the buyers up here are offside technically, right? Anybody buying up here, look at the heavy buy delta. So POC is, I don't know. I think this looks like a clear auction failure. Well, not yet. It's not confirmed. The auction failure is confirmed once you break the initial balance. Then it's an auction failure. But what I said earlier in the morning, I said, fuck, I'm only in on 2 micros, son of a dude. I don't want this to come back up. What I said in the morning was because we have such a wide initial balance, right? We have an initial balance of 118 points, the range here, right? 118 points in the first 10 minutes is quite big. So the wider the IB, the more the chances of a range day happening and not an actual trend day. And on top of that, if you look at ES, is that like the POC past 10 a.m. Well, I don't know where my time is, but past 10 a.m. the POC was still within the IB range, right? So it means that like whoever was in control, buyers, sellers, they couldn't necessarily shift volume higher past the initial balance, right? So again, the chances of it being a range day, the chances of it being an auction failure and having price come back down to test the POC is a lot higher, simply because like the majority of the volume, the balance is still down here. And the reason why I use past 10 a.m. is because you know, institutions, they come in at 9:30 and they're starting to put their orders in to try and drive the market up, right, with the volume that they're putting in. So past 10 a.m. is a pretty good indication, because anywhere between 9 to 9:50, like anywhere between like 9:30 to 9:45, 9:50, anything could happen. Past 10 a.m. is like, okay, you guys had 30 minutes to drive the price up to where you want it to go. You couldn't do it. And so, you know, I use 30 minutes as that example, but you know, it's not always accurate, but it's a general guideline, a general rule. So the shorts got squeezed out of this very, very aggressively. And now that the shorts got squeezed out, the longs are going to get squeezed. Get out of this. And we're coming up here on value area, so it's a very good. This is a good area to get out of around. The selling that's coming in here is quite aggressive, man. Yeah, that's an auction failure, man. We can kiss these trend lines goodbye. It's always better to go short in this market, man, because it's like, if you were short, if you tried to go short here at the IB high, you would have been offside for quite a bit. But you're getting your fill again. Like you know, like you're getting the opportunity to scratch your trade right here, right? If you're trying to go long in a bearish market, like if like I don't know, man, like if you're trying to go long, you're getting fucked. I think we took, how many trades did we take today? Took 6 trades today, a bit more than I wanted to actually. But I scratched like 2 or 3 of those trades, so. Are you in a position or anything? Are you long somewhere? So I even wrote this here. A volume gap fill range between 11,440 and 11,520. Very possible that we do this. Because of this right here. This low volume zone. Could potentially want to fill this out. Right? It's midpoint here. View app midpoint. Be a good area to go along, but I don't know. I'm very careful going long in these markets. You haven't had too many bounces at 435 around this point. You haven't had too many. So like the price action here is kind of weak. I wouldn't call this a really good support. It is a 50% of this one though. I don't know. I want to wait for like a slight rally to short this again. 50 is a bit. You could short it at 50, but it's not the best price. I think a better price would be somewhere around 70, 75, perhaps. See if we can get this here, and then I can add on to it. Fine, 70, 75. I could add on to this trade. Oh, it's very aggressive, man. That is just aggressive on the short, unfortunately. Like longs are trading scared here, you know, like every rally they're just like either they're taking their profits or they're scratching out of their trades or they're taking a loss. Much more dangerous to be long in this market. And it's very simple, like it's a very simple thing that I learned in trading is yeah, the trend is your friend. It's not bullshit. See, now I'm trading smaller size, which is I should not be trading like 2 contracts. I should be trading a lot more. I know this. Like I'm not happy with the size that I trade for I don't know. I've been burnt too many times. I wanna build the account up to a decent size and then maybe start to add more contracts on my trades. We're breaking value area here, like back below VWAP. Very possible, man. We can, I don't know. Possible we test 11,400. I got out of this just because of the I'm worried that we squeeze hard from here. The price action kind of suggests it. Yeah, fuck. I wanted to get in on that. Get in. I want to see if we can actually just shoot up to like 70 from here. Like a squeeze, like squeezing the late shorts. You got to break 50 though. You got to break this rotation here. This has to go. This can test 64 if it wanted to, like. It's very dangerous to be long, like I said, because this could reverse on you in a second. That was great. That was like a nice 15-point long. Had a few things going for that one to take. A lot of it was intuition, but it was just the fact that like we were curling very like low rotations, you know, like 1, 2, 3, always making 1 point lower, 1 point lower, 1 point lower, and then I just felt that there was a potential to kind of like take out all these guys over here. There was the potential to take everyone out here. And plus, when we got this little fuck, when we got this little imbalance, I said, you know what, this is a pretty good. This is a pretty good area to go long for that retest right here at 440. Scalped like a pretty nice 15 points off of that. I'm satisfied with that one. You can go short at 65 in all fairness, but I wouldn't really count it though. Low volume here on ES could be a point of reversal, so yeah, maybe you could short it at 65. I'll average in on this if I need to. It's been absorbed here. All the buying has been absorbed. Volume. All of this has been absorbed. We come back down here. Everybody who bought is trapped. They're stuck. Let's see if we can sucker in more buyers. But there's a lot of volume that's kind of protecting us on this move here. But what I am worried about is this trend line breaking. It's kind of like here. Not the clearest. It's like maybe around here you could say this trend line is more than a level. This trend line is not a level, it's more like a zone. Because it's not clear. So like you see if I do this, it broke. If I do this, it hasn't broken. So it's like it's a zone. It's a zone between like 70 and 80. Picked up here. This trend line actually got picked up though. This is worrisome if you're short in a way. You don't want to see this go like far away from this trend line. You want to see this kind of hover on the trend line and then end up breaking. But I'm more confident going short than I am going long. See if we break, if we break 50, we break this mini trend line here that we have on the Nasdaq, it's good. I think we break it, we can definitely test 37s. Don't want to bounce off POC here. Now POC is both on Nasdaq and ES. Balanced market right here. Balanced in the sense that they're both working together now. This kind of bounce is normal. These bounces here at POC are very normal. We are creating a lot of time and volume and creating a new rotation down here. This rotation could get tested. Absolutely can get tested, but the longer, like, if we don't test this rotation, we have a very, very strong chance of a more aggressive sell move. Because these guys are not getting the opportunity to get out of their trades. They're still stuck in here. These guys as well, they're still stuck. Right? You don't want to give these guys an opportunity, but at the same time, if we rally up to here, they're going to start selling it. And so the price action up here is going to determine whether or not we continue higher or lower. Because if they start selling it over here, right, if buyers are selling it over here, and you see the price action kind of being supported, right, that selling is being supported, then that selling is not, like, again, that selling is not enough to bring the market lower. It's actually going to probably bring it higher. This price action is worrying me. I'm feeling a little uncomfortable. But I guess if you're too comfortable in your trades, it's not a good thing. You want to be uncomfortable in your trades. I think I read that somewhere. I think it was Socrates that said it. No, it was Einstein. Never mind, it was Einstein that said it. I'm kidding, guys. By the way, if you didn't catch that. That trend line's gonna get picked up on ES here. Break it. Thank you. 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 Thank you very much. I'm holding this, guys, for lows. Oh my god, I love this. I love it when that happens, man. Oh my god, I love it. I'm holding this. Put a trailing stop here. Retest of 400 maybe from straight here. Ooh, my lord. That would be a huge trade. All right, let's take half off here. That's it. Fuck me, man. Still don't want to see this go back above 40 though. Although you could technically add on to your trade here, but yeah, you could technically add on to this trade here, but what I don't want it to, because I want to catch, if I want to catch an aggressive sell move, you don't want pullbacks. You don't want large pullbacks. You want the move to just be swift like that. Those are the types of moves that, like, I love catching. In hindsight, I should have still gotten out over here, but I don't know. Like I said, buyers here are so trapped. Buyers are so trapped. You know, uh, it's just it's just overall very good price action to go short and to hold the short. Like these rotations shouldn't be retested. Like we shouldn't be coming back into these consolidation zones. Fucking A. That's it. This is my last trade of the day. Made the money. I'm done. This got picked up here. You see this? Like, could scalp 10, 15 points off of this one just alone. You know, it would have been, like I said, it's a very good area to add, right? Because it's the bottom of this rotation, right? That support that turns into resistance, and you got a lot of people got stopped out here. So it's a very good place to add for the continuation. These are good setups, very good setups. Gives you that conviction in adding on to the trade. Now, I didn't add on to my trade. I'm not trading. I'm trading a funded account here, so I'm trying to be careful with the way I trade. I really don't want to blow up. I just want to build the account slowly, you know. Um, let's go. Let's go. I'm getting out soon. Fuck it. That's it. I'm out. I'm out of that. That extra 10 points, the market could have it. The market could have it. Oh, that was a good day. Good day, good day, good day. Off of 4 micros. That was 4 micros, guys. 4 micros. 4 micros on 2 accounts, $1,600. Per account, $800. That's it, man. Just build the account. I missed 2 trades in the morning. I didn't let it get to my head. Overall, I think it was a pretty good performance. Holy shit, a profit factor of 56. What the fuck? That can't be right. That can't be right. My only loss was $29 today. Oh, look at her go. Midpoint's a very good point to add. But again, like it's just you can get a bounce off of here, off of the IB midpoint, but why do you like I don't want to fade this. Like this is just very dangerous to kind of go get like to start buying here. Oh, 88% today win rate. Well, flat to flat win rate, right? But still, it's good. Average time 3 minutes in trades. My longest held winning trade 9. My longest held losing trade 4. Average time in losing trades 1 minute and 50 seconds. That's what you want to see. You want to get out of your losing trades. You want to be wrong fast. Like you want to know when you're wrong. These are good. This is good. I like it. Today was pretty good. This is good. How many trades? 9 trades today. Keeping under that 10 trade, but 9 trades is still, you know, you want to make your money in as little trades as possible, right? But whatever. Good day today. So I missed, yeah, I missed 2 trades today. I scratched on 2 trades that ended up going my way anyway when I scratched it. The first was this one. Wait a second. I think it was this one right here when I joined at 10 o'clock. But I think I would have gotten stopped out of that one anyway. Yeah, this was exactly the position. I remember it. The reason why I scratched this trade was more psychological than technical. Because like I came in at 10 a.m., right? I felt like I was already late and I felt that I had already missed this big move, right? I came in at 10 a.m. thinking, oh shit, wow, I pretty much missed all of this move. Let me see if I could just jump in on a trade. With barely any analysis, I didn't look at the daily, I didn't look at the hourly, I barely even looked at like the overnight, I looked at nothing. I barely looked at nothing. And I said, you know what, I'm going to buy at 85. At 485, I'm going to buy. Seems like a pretty good area to buy. And what ended up happening was I went offside here. I was offside. And then the moment that price came around 85, I scratched the trade here. Here I got out of my trade. I scratched that trade and then I said, you know what? Like I shouldn't be rushing into these trades. Like I'm very eager, I'm impatient. This is not what I want to be starting my trade or my day with, an impatient trade. Then I immediately saw price go back up. I could have taken a few points off of this. I didn't because I was out of my trade. Price came back down. And then we pretty much rallied to new highs up to then. I was like, all right, whatever. I missed this trade. Let's see if I can jump in on another trade. Price action here was telling me that it was good to go short because of a wide initial balance. We may have found our top, right? Today could be a range day because of the initial balance. The POC on ES was still within the initial balance, right? Everything was pointing to an auction failure up here. So I said, you know what? Let me take the short. I took the short around 30 at 5:30, not like around 11:530 is where I took my short. And for some reason, I kept telling myself there's a lot of absorption here. I'm worried, right? You got people getting stopped out, but they're getting absorbed. These orders are getting bought back. So I got worried and I kept thinking, shit, I don't know. Like, yeah, we might be in a bearish market and a bearish environment, but that doesn't necessarily mean you can't get a relief rally. So I ended up scratching the trade. I ended up scratching the trade here. I remember it was at this point right here because my entry was 30 and this was I said if we break this rotation, very high chance we hit 53s, we hit 35s, very high chance we retest this again. That was my initial thought, right? Because come on, we've seen it so many times where price breaks out, builds volume, and then continues higher. Right? So that was on my mind. I'm like, yeah, we're in a bearish environment, but what makes me so right that I just think I caught the top, you know? So whatever, I doubted myself a little bit. I got stopped out of this trade. I scratched off of this trade, and then immediately 1 point higher, reverses, comes back down, never really touches it again. Back down, back down, back down, and then I just end up seeing this. My whole like trade, pretty much, I just missed it. So those are the 2 trades that I missed, but then I got back into it. I think I got back in at around 5:05 here. This is when I got into it. And the rest was history. Overall, it was a very good day. I corrected my mistake in the morning right away, which is huge for psychology because it puts me on the right side. It puts me on the right track. Even though I missed that long trade, the fact that I recognized that I came in the morning, I rushed into the trade, and then I said, you know what? I just rushed into a trade. I shouldn't be rushing into a trade, and I scratched that trade. Um, I think that's what put me in the right state of mind right away, because I realized my mistake. I realized the fact that I shouldn't be jumping into trades, no matter how good the setup might seem, and that I should still kind of analyze the trade, confirm the trade, and then get into trade. I think that put me in the right state of mind to be more patient throughout the day and kind of take the more probabilistic trades. So yeah, long story short, good day. So like we predicted, there's going to be a bounce off of this IB midpoint. But what's significant to me right now, right off the bat, what I'm noticing is value area low. We broke value area, right? We broke support. Now it's turned into resistance. What is the market trying to tell us? Or market's trying to tell me, at least, is that we tried to create value higher, and now we're struggling to get back within value. We are struggling. We're struggling. For whatever reason, we're struggling. Maybe it's longs in here that are selling this market, right? Because think about it, all this volume, people have open positions here. You have open positions right here. You have more open positions here. Open. You guys get it. You have more open positions here than you have here. You see? More trapped traders here than you have here. So the longer we stay here, the higher the probability that we just start to like continue lower. You don't necessarily need to be short anywhere here, right? When you get this confirmation, like when you get the confirmation here, you can start selling it around here, and that's still technically a good trade. And you can sell it with some size, and that's still technically a good trade. It could maybe not work out, but now you still have a good analysis of your trade. You can sell it here with good size and then make 30 points, scale some off, let the rest ride lower to the IB low. It's a big IB range, guys. This is huge. 120 points is pretty big. On top of that, let's take a quick look at, oh no, whatever. Let's take a quick look at Friday's range. Do a horizontal line here, horizontal line here. This was the high of Friday. Let us take a look at what is going on. We are back within, so we broke Friday's high. So the perfect auction failure. This is Thursday? Yeah, this is Friday. We broke it at 470. We brought in a lot of buyers, actually. Rallied up, failed. And now we're back within Friday's range. We are playing within Friday's range. What does that tell you? I wouldn't have blamed anybody. Yeah, that's M and Q. Hard to believe, huh? Hard to believe you can make 800 bucks on MNQ. Well, it's 1600, but it's 800 per account, and I have 2 accounts. So the more, like, if I had 3, I used to have 3 or 4 accounts at one point, but it was kind of getting, it was getting a lot. So, um, yeah, so it's like 800 bucks per account, but still. And you can see, well, it's all symbols, but you see MNQ right here. And it just makes me think, like, fuck, man, imagine if I started trading like the full Nasdaq, I'd be making like 4 grand. 4 grand per account. So that's like 8 grand a day. But it's not smart to do that on a 50 on a, well, I know it's a $50,000 account, but in reality it's only a $2,500 account because of the threshold. So yeah, that trade idea that I literally just spoke about, to go short here, you would have made 30 points minimum. You would have made 30 points minimum. You could have taken some off and you would have let the rest ride it out for another 50 points. But obviously I wouldn't want to enter here right now, because you enter here, you have the opportunity. Like, if you enter here, you're in a very bad position, because the market can literally go back up to this entry price of 430, right? So this is obviously the better entry to get into. So it's just about being it's just about being patient. What you can do is this, right? You can be short anywhere between here and here. So 15, you can go short at 15. Like, if you want to chase this market, I wouldn't. I would go short at 15. That's the better price. Yeah, it's a weak market now, because we retrace 50% of the move, we retrace 60% of the move, and we're looking to retrace around 70% of the move here. So it's like weak. However, let's take a quick look at the bigger picture. You see, from this low, 50%, we're at that 50%. From this low, we still haven't touched the 50%. But this is Sunday though. Sunday is not significant. I would potentially want to look at here. You still have room to go. You can reach 380 at the very least. But no, we're touching 340. Could bounce off T+1 though. Watch out. Could scalp T+1. Oh, you son of a dude. Forget it. Scalp. Oh, come on. The selling pressure is pretty big. Yeah, like we just got a bounce off of it, but fuck, the selling pressure is it's quite significant. I just want like a 10-15 point scalping opportunity off of this. We could get it actually, yeah. Look at that. We could technically get it, but nah, it should have happened already. Fuck it. The buying at T+1 is being absorbed like heavy. This is heavy absorption. Yeah, look at the volume here though. Wow. I think just this just happened right here. This massive volume node, it just happened. Oh well, I missed that scalp. I scratched it. Shoot up. Right here. Shoot up. Imagine right back up to 30. Could happen. Shit, if there's any place where the bounce could happen is here. There's volume, man. There's volume. Fucking hell. I'm so like inclined to buy this. Like I just really just want to click and buy it. But it's more like it's a punt. If I buy this right here, it's a punt. Shit, this could actually break 400 again. This has the potential to catch a lot of sellers offside, late sellers. Wow, like this really does. This squeeze can be aggressive. You can get a 30, 40 point squeeze from here if you trigger the right level. If we cross the right level, this could trigger like a squeeze up here. But it's being well absorbed by selling though. I'm telling you guys, like this market is very weak because all this buying. Oh, there you go. We just broke that level. We triggered it. Yeah, we triggered it. Got triggered back above. Yeah. Oh, it's hard. I just want to go short. Like I could be, oh my God, I want to make more money. I want to make more money. There's still an opportunity. These are clean though. These are very clean setups. It's a very clean structure. Kind of started here. We broke it. We came back. Yeah, sure. We like sure we came above this level a little bit. But then we broke it. We created this level. Tested it. Now we're creating this level here. You see? Now we're struggling to get past 400. This is structured selling. This is like institutional selling because it's so structured. But you can buy T+1 here. It's not a problem. I'd argue buying here is a very good trade. It's like your risk is low. Like you buy here, your risk is below 70, 75. Like it's a few points. You have very good RR on this trade. Because your reward is potentially like you're risking 5 points to make what 40, 50 points? That's a fantastic. That's like a 10-to-1 RR. But it's a lower probability trade because you are at the low of here, you know? Even then, now it's like this is like a 20, it's a 20 to 25 to 1 RR at this point here. Let's just say you, oh, maybe less, but still, it's yeah. Yeah, you took the stops at 400 now, right? So we could see a reversal come in. You just took the stops here, like anybody who shorted at 400, you know, you take their stops out and you come back in. You go back down. You're bringing in more buyers, right? Guys who are waiting for 400 to break, the breakout traders, and now they're trapped, and now it's going to come back down. Are you short or are you long, buddy? What are you, short or long? I was long, yeah. Where were you long from though, and are you still long? Don't worry, man, because this still has a potential to go another 20, 30 points. Technically, this midpoint can get tested and we can go right here, 88. But If you're going long, don't go long because you think that it's actually gonna like test highs or anything. You should be long for 20 points, 10, 20, 25 points minimum. Well, sorry, not minimum, but like, I would say maximum really. Oh, I want to take a trade. I want to go short here. But I don't want to. Like I said, man, it's all right to go long, but you really have to know where and for how long you should hold that position. I like the long area from here actually. I think this has a potential to blow past 400 and retest this 420. Look at that, automatically on side. Fuck me, I'm on it today. Automatically. It was a good entry. Let's just see if holding it is the right play. Because my thought process is once we broke 400, guys who are in here are probably thinking, fuck me, I gotta get out of this trade. So as soon as we come back to midpoint, they start to buy because they want to get out of their trade. So you get this bounce. Now, when you get this bounce may be enough to create a chain reaction up to higher levels. It may or may not be, but you are going to get a bounce. These bounces, like these entry points, I'm really good in. But it's almost impossible to tell it's impossible to tell whether this bounce can create that chain reaction higher. So that's what I'm kind of like, that's where you kind of like wait it out and see. But I think we could. I think we could. I think this price action is like quite telling. But the entry was perfect. Fucking go. I don't want to reverse from here though. You want to see this just blow past it. Like literally take out the stops. Come on, man. Come on. I'm out. We can still go. We can still go. Not gonna lie. We can still go from here. Yeah, 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 yeah. I think so. Yeah. All right. Can we go higher or no? Can we go higher or no? Can we go higher or no? Another 10 points? Nah, get out. Out, 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 out. That was it. That was the trade. Get out. That was it. Took the stops and that's it. If this retests 90 or 80, it's not gonna hold.
I don't think it'll hold. We come back down to 96. I don't think it's gonna hold. We created this imbalance and we went right below it, like very quickly. Like see these stacked imbalances on the buy side. It's like we attempted to push higher and then we went right below it. It's like we took the stops and now we're gonna come back down. I think, but whatever, we'll see. I have the luxury to take trades because like I have such a big buffer on the account right now that taking a small 2 micro trade is nothing. So I'm okay with this. No, I'm funded now. Shit, I'm still a bit sick. Fuck. Let me see, actually. I don't know how much I have on the account. I need to check. Logging into our trader now. So I still haven't beat the threshold, but I'm up like 4K on both accounts. Hold on. How do I block this? It's okay. These are the two accounts right here. This one was like I don't know why this is still here though. But anyway. So yeah, I'm up 4K on the accounts now. Pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. So $500 more, and then on each 500 on each account, and the trailing stops. Oh, I wanted to go a little higher on this, but it's okay. We're gonna test 40, 340, I think. Like I think testing the IB low is minimum at this point. I mean, after all of this. Do I want to hold for another 20 points? Fuck yeah, I do. Alright, whatever. Alright, it's okay, it's okay. Oh, what a day. What a day. I just made $400 off of 2 micros. Alright, so on both accounts, so we just hit 1,000 per account today. Here's today. On micros too. We took 12 trades, 13 trades, boof, whatever. I even said that was going to be my last trade, but today was a very, very good day. We timed the entries perfect. Obviously, I could have held. Like, fuck yeah, obviously you go short here and you hold it throughout the whole day, but it's not that easy. Are you still funded, by the way? Please don't tell me you blew out. Oh well, it's a good thing I didn't hold until 40. I said something about 11,350. I think I was looking at the hourly. What was I looking at? Maybe not. Aw, man. You had a big buffer. What happened? You YOLO. Well, you know, I can't blame you. I've YOLO'd many, many times, and then eventually I stopped. You're only gonna learn yourself though, so you're gonna learn yourself, dude. It's fine. It's fine. It happens. Don't beat yourself up over it. Well, yeah, like if you're swing trading, yeah, I guess you could look at it that way. But we're really kind of day trading, and we're using the. It's not really that. We're still technically within yesterday's range. I mean, yeah, we broke yesterday's high, which was pretty not like last session. Sorry, Friday. We broke Friday's high, right? And so like I wouldn't blame anybody who's buying this. Absolutely. We squeezed out a lot of people over here, and then once we came back into like Friday's session high, like sorry, Friday session range, it was pretty obvious that the only like the right way to go was down, really. So what I would like to see, I'm not, I'll probably be offline for this, but this break is going to be epic. I'm not saying epic like, you know, like epic, but it's going to be epic on a daily perspective, like on a session perspective. If we end up breaking this trend line, oh my God, it's gonna be pretty good. It's gonna be a pretty good breakout. Because look, you have had one, two, three, right? This is just gonna break like heavy. I think we could rally from here. This is a very good breakout right here. But yeah, on that note, it's almost lunchtime. I'm hungry. I haven't had breakfast. So I'm gonna call it a day here. I'm gonna call it a day. This is it for me. Um, are you still trading evaluations though? Yeah, okay. Get back to being funded and don't be, you know, let like whatever. It's okay, man. We all blow up. I've blown up so many times I can't even fucking remember. I've blown up like actual like live accounts, like my own accounts. I've blown them up like so many times I can't even fucking remember like how many times or count how many times I've blown them up. But yeah. POC shifted down. Keep shorting this market, man. Keep shorting it, honestly. There's not much else to do but short this fucking market. This is one rotation here. Look at this. I need to start fucking sizing up, man. Shit, dude, I'm wasting a lot of potential. These markets are not meant to be played with micro contracts. But when you only have $2,500 of like a drawdown or a trailing threshold and you're out, you have no choice but to trade the micros. Because the micros still move pretty fucking aggressively anyway. Anyway, it's 12 o'clock. Volume's going to start to die down. Algas are going to start to take over. So that's it for me, man. Thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. I'm sorry about losing your funded account, but I'm glad you're still trading evaluation. Hopefully you'll be back. Hopefully you'll get back to being funded sooner rather than later. And I think most importantly, man, I hope you learn from the mistakes. Um, Look, man, I have made so many fucking mistakes trading. I have repeated those mistakes so many times. I'm telling you, man, I have made the same mistake like hundreds of times. And um, I kept like beating myself up. Like, how could anybody make the same mistakes this many times? Like, am I mentally, like, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but like, am I mentally challenged? I'm like, this is ridiculous because you make a mistake, you know you made the mistake. Why are you making the same mistake again and again and again and again? Um, but eventually, I think everyone has that limit where you stop making that mistake, right? Like for some people, it could be once you make the mistake once, you'll never make it again. For others, it's 10 times. For others, it's maybe 50. Some people, it's 100 times. But everyone has that limit. So I still don't think I hit my limit because I still make the same mistakes, but they happen less and less. And that's important when they happen less frequently. Because when they happen less and less means you lose less and less. And so you're giving yourself the opportunity to make more. So you're making more than you're losing, and you're able to grow the account the way you should. Even if it is at a slower pace, you're still growing it, which is the most important. And eventually you start to make even less and less mistakes, and the rate of growth becomes higher and higher. Um, and that's the key, because I think even professionals make mistakes. They still do, but they make very little mistakes. And when they make the mistake, they don't make that same mistake for a while, you know? So dude, I will help you, man. I will definitely help you. I don't know what your style of trading is, actually. It's funny because you've been joining me for a few weeks now, and I still don't know what your style of trading is. So it's difficult for me to help you if I don't know what your style of trading is. But I can definitely help you with the psychology, because I think trading psychology, no matter what, is the same, regardless of your strategy, regardless of your style. So if you tell me what your trading psychology mistakes are, I can help you. But it's difficult for me to help you with your trading style or strategy, because strategy is personal to everybody. Yeah, dude, I'd like that. We should definitely do that. We should definitely do that. Yeah, let me know. Like maybe I can find little kinks in your trading strategy. Maybe you don't have a strategy. I don't know what you do. I don't know if you just decide to buy and sell or whatever the fuck. But the whole YOLOing thing and sizing up and all that stuff, I think if you erase those mistakes, you have a chance, you know? Oh, look at that. Nice little breakout. This was a very clean breakout. We broke out and we didn't even retest. That's a clean breakout. Massive volume here. Yeah, you could call it buyer imbalance. It's it's funny because it's like it's just because you have a buyer imbalance doesn't necessarily mean, oh my God, it's gonna go up. And that's something that I've made the mistake of before in the past. Oh, I see large delta. Why am I not, like why is it not going higher? It doesn't matter. It's just I realized that like these things don't matter too much. They help you, but I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. I think if you focus too much on these little details, it can really screw up the bigger picture for you. Like what I'm thinking right now, literally what I'm thinking is very simple. Trend line, break. That's it. Trend line, break. That's all I'm thinking about. Trend line break equals buy. Everything else is whatever, man. Everything else is like just the little details. Trendline break equals buy. Consolidation break equals trapped traders. Right? People who are selling here are now waiting for the price that's up here. They're waiting for this price to come down. So what's the higher probability trade right now? Right now, the higher probability is to go long. It's just a higher probability trade. That's it. It's just that probability. So here, everybody who bought here are fucked because of the way we're coming down. Midpoint of this would be good. 85 is a good area to buy. Right? Like if you bought here, now you're in a drawdown, right? So it's hard. So now they're gonna get stopped out. Oh my God, I wanted to buy. Fuck, I was too late on this. But look, you would have been on side in a second. You would have been 6, 7 points on side in a fucking second. 15 points now. 20 points almost. My entries are really good. My entries, I can't fault myself for that. I have really good entries because they work like very quickly. No, it's not coming back to scare the longs. It's coming back because the longs are scared. You know? Because everybody here, shorts are buying this right now. If you're short, you're buying this right here because you're trapped. So shorts are buying this. This could potentially fuel it higher. But on the flip side, like it's a very bearish market. So it's like, yeah, if you want to go long in a bearish market, you can't go long for long, really. We're in a very bearish market. Like anytime, like just think about it. Like this is probably the only time you could have gone long, but even then, it's like it's risky. If you go long here, you're on side for very little. You go long here, you're on side for very little. Here, on side, very little. Here, on side, very little. You go short, if you go short here, you're never offside. You're never offside. So this is the only time where you're offside if you went short. Finally, price broke out. You got stopped out. You're frustrated. Price comes back down. So now, what do? I don't know. I'm not too sure right now because this should have bounced. 85s should have bounced from here. And so now we're kind of ranging like this. If you don't know, you don't trade. T+1 POC trend line. This is all good support right here. This is all very good support. Fuck me, it was great support. Let's try this. This should rally above 97. I want to see this go above 97. If we go above 97, we're definitely testing 405. I don't know why I just took this trade. Didn't I just say I was leaving? Fuck me, what's going on with me? I literally said I was leaving. $97, you see how many bounces we had off of 97? This is significant. If we break this, we're going higher. Right here. We need to break this to go higher. We're very weak right now. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think the shorts got squeezed out. Now the shorts aren't scared anymore. The shorts are not scared anymore, but the thing is that these guys are going to be taking profit. If the shorts are not scared anymore, then I would think that we're going to continue to go down. However, the only problem is that these guys need to all take profit. So once they take profit, we could rally. The longs already got fucked. Let's go above 97. That's all we need. We need this to go above 97. Come on, man. Let's go. Fucking lunchtime trading. What am I doing? So stupid. I'm so hungry. I just want this trade to work so I can get out of here. Although I'm pretty confident in this working. See, resistance at 97. Very, very, very clear bounce at 97. Oh, we just tagged it. We literally just tagged it. I'm not worried though. It's like a little warning, you know, for people at 97. It's a little warning. It's like, hey, we're coming. I don't know. I think take profits are gonna be it's gonna be much stronger than sellers right now. They're trying to keep like people taking profit are trying to keep this market down because you don't want to take profit up here. You want to start taking profit at lows, right? But I think eventually the buying pressure might be too much. Yeah, I'm not worried at all. Right now, I think we're still good on this trade. This is so close, man. So close. I think we're going to take this liquidity at 400 here. It's just teasing. Ooh, just added on to at the wrong time. That actually might have been dangerous. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Big buy. Big buy. Huge buy right here. Dude, it's this resistance is so fucking like it's so annoying. It has to break. Like it just has to break. This is crazy. Come on. I'm worried this fucking reverses. Like I'm worried this turns into a fake out. Dude, I'm worried though. Like, I'm worried that like this is just a fake out. Oh, that's frustrating. Oh, what's ES doing? We still haven't seen that. Oh, ES is no, it's fine. POC is it's down here for both ES and Nasdaq. No, it's the same. ES isn't doing anything differently. Son of a bitch. See if we don't reverse off 65. Potentially we could. Could be a squeeze. I take my eyes off of it for 1 second and this is what happens. Fuck. Goes to show you. Oop, be right back. Alright, fuck me. This is bad trading. This is very bad trading. I should have gotten out ASAP and I didn't, and now this is what's happening. I take my eyes off the screen for like literally 2 seconds and then the market goes against me. Fuck, a good day is turning into a less good day. Now I am upset. Now I am revenge trading. And now I am fucking annoyed. Fuck. From a good day to a shit day. Hate when this happens. Could still technically test Friday's range. Alright, that's it for me, I guess. I'm done. Shitty day. It was a good day, turned into shitty day. Let's not make it worse. Fucking bad mistake. Very bad mistake. Literally was talking about this not even like 30 minutes ago. And this is what fucking happens. My god. Alright, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Let's not make this day even worse. I think we're still in the profit. We're still in the money. Let's not do something stupid here. Alright. Peace, guys.